of how you're structuring the teams, again, with Agile, it's all about time boxes. We're talking about iterations. We're talking about sprints, the 2-week, 4-week sprints, right? We were talking about that. So the 4-week sprint is actually is called a time box. So within this sprint, whatever you're trying to work on gets into the product. And then after that, if it's tested, if it's working fine, then you can release it right after that. You don't have to wait for 1 year, unlike the waterfall. And then there's something called as a team meeting, daily team meeting. It's called daily stand up. So this daily stand up or a Scrum meeting happens pretty much every day within the team. So you're actually kind of getting the updates from the team as to what they're working on, what are the problems that they potentially have, what did they work yesterday. So essentially it has got 3 parts. Every team member, for example, you've got developers, architects, analysts, Scrum Master, all of them just gather around the table, or they can actually have a call. And then what we discuss in that one is that we would give an update. Each of us would be like a round table. So each of us has got a turn to update the entire team so they know what we're up to. So I would say what I did yesterday. I would actually say what I have been working on today, or what I'm going to deliver by the end of today or tomorrow. And then I would also say if I have got any problems, any impediments, any hurdles that I have that is stopping me from my work, basically, any blockers is what we call. So I will explain all of this. I'll put forward all of these in the team meeting. So all of us, all the other team members know what I'm up to. So it's almost like a daily basis. So it's not like what I was talking about in the waterfall, where I complete the requirements, spend 5 months on the requirements, and then the designer comes in. So the developers actually come in pretty late into the project, and the testers much later than the developers. So nobody has a clue what each is working on. And the customer doesn't absolutely have any clue what the team is working on, because we're only going to the customer after 1.5 years of the requirements in the waterfall. But here with Agile, it's pretty much like, everyday FIRs where we know what each of us is working on. So we are aware of the problems. We're aware of how, if, for example, this would help us to understand what the next person is working on, so we can quickly jump in. If we have some time, if we have got the same knowledge, same background, whatever, we can help them so that the problem is resolved. So facilitation to remove the problems is very important. And then we use a lot of Kanban boards. So this is how we actually maintain the requirements in the Agile context. Again, we'll talk in very detail later. This actually is like a Kanban board. So here you could say on this side, we can have like a backlog, all the things to do. This could be things that are in progress, or these set of 2 items could be things that are ready for review, and this is like a done. So if you see, it actually gives you a picture of how many tasks you have. 10. Or is it 10? Is it 9? Okay, let's say we've got 9 tasks in total. Out of the 9 tasks, we've got 3 that are still not touched, 3 are in progress, 3 are done and developed, and 2 are done and developed, and 1 is actually kind of deployed. It's already finished, deployed, and it's on the server, right? So you get a clear picture. These are called visual radiators, visual information radiators. So just one look at this would give pretty much every information about what's the status of this project. That's the reason why these Kanban boards are very efficient. Jira is a type of a Kanban board. Trello has got a Kanban board. TFS, all of these have got nowadays pretty much a good management tool, not just for the project manager, but for the team. And the advantage with Agile is it's not done by the project manager like in Waterfall. It's actually done. This is maintained by the developers themselves. The team does the updates. The team estimate, remember, team estimate, team does the development and the work, team does the planning, team owns up, team deliver, and team update. Team does the update of the board and what's happening. So it's a very, very relevant and makes it current. You don't have to wait for 3 months for knowing what is the state of the project. And then you've got the burn down chart, again, a technique in Agile, which actually shows you the current status of the effort that is expected to be done, and then what is the effort in terms of what has been already done, the spent effort. So it's called burn down chart. Again, very important tool for the understanding how the work